Welcome back to the Raw Form Report. I'm your host, Jake, here with my co-host, DJ. And, yep, NFL's back already. So, we had the legal tampering time, I believe it's called. Free agency. That's it. So, moves have been going all day. We got a lot to talk about. Big moves, who's going where. Still a few stars out there and a few, why did they do that? So, starting us off, one of the big moves was Linderbaum going to the Raiders.
On a huge contract, almost all of it.
Huge. Yeah, that contract was unbelievable. It was basically a swap for swap, getting Maxx Crosby, them taking the center. So it wasn't a bad overall deal. It was 3 years, $81 million, $60 million guaranteed, making him the highest paid interior offensive lineman of all time, which is unbelievable. Because the cap space that the Raiders had was miles above.
It was like 142 million.
Yeah, and they've made some other big moves.
They got Quincy Williams. They got Nakobe Dean.
Mm-hmm.
They got
Quincy Williams went to the Browns.
Oh no, they got Nakobe Dean and Jalen Naylor. They Quay Walker. They got Jalen Naylor, receiver.
Eric Stokes. And they traded for Taron Johnson from Buffalo, I believe.
Yeah.
Which, overall, the Raiders are low-key looking like a team that you got to watch out for.
What did I say?
And they got, Jackson Powers, who's going to be playing guard.
Mm-hmm.
You got Linderbaum, center, who it's good to have a vet. Everyone's been saying, good to have a vet like him for your quarterback. That's going to be a rookie.
Right.
Assuming Mendoza. But you got Ashton Genty, Brock Bowers. You just picked up Jalen Naylor.
Trey
Work
Tucker
on a receiver. Yeah, Trey Tucker. You got pieces.
Yep.
So just start picking it together. Kubiak's already doing his thing, cooking up there. I don't think they'll be great, but they'll be good.
They also have 2 first-round picks now after the Maxx Crosby deal. So they have the Ravens, I think it's like
17, 16?
Something like that. And then they have the 1 overall. So, I mean, Jesus.
Yeah. But the first quarterback of free agency, Malik Willis.
Disgusting.
To Miami. You don't like that.
I hate it. I mean, to Miami, that's fine and everything, but I don't think he's going to do anything with the Dolphins either because you saw him with the Titans.
Yes.
Meh. He goes to the Packers, fine, but there's nothing for him on the Packers. Jordan loves the quarterback, and it's unequivocal, right? He's just a dude. And now he goes to the Dolphins, where they're expecting him to save them. And the only talent there is on offense, receiver-wise, is now Jalen Waddle because Tyreek Hill's gone. So it's going to be A-Chain, Malik Willis, and Jalen Waddle to save the fucking Dolphins? Unlikely.
Yeah, that team is kind of a mess right now. And I mean, Quinn Ewers did look good at the end of the season. I hate Texas, but he didn't look bad. So I think it's kind of like a QB battle type thing.
Yeah.
I'd hope they'd give Quinn a shot.
Yeah. Well, for their sake, they better give Quinn a shot because
I'll say it sounds like they're looking at him already being QB1.
I'm telling you, everyone's going to go, oh, wow, look how good he was with the Packers. Look at him with the Titans.
Yeah.
The Titans suck, too. That's what he's walking into. He's not some savior. And as much as I don't like him, not Malik Willis, as much as I don't like this next guy, unsigned to this point, Kyler Murray is freaking insane.
Yeah, I was going to save that for the end when I was talking about guys still available and what's out there.
It just doesn't make any damn sense. Like,
I think a lot of it sounds like that Kyler's going to be heading towards Minneapolis.
That's
play for the Vikings.
Yeah, I heard a lot of that too, but
no one going after him that heavy is kind of crazy. I know you've talked a lot of trash on Kyler before for him being too short.
It ain't about him being short. It's that he don't give a fuck. He's more of a Call of Duty player than he is he should go play baseball.
A lot of people were saying he probably still could go.
He was
the seventh overall pick.
Yeah, the rights are still owned by the Oakland A's, yeah.
Yeah, so people are saying that he's not going to go. But as an Oklahoma guy, Kyler has the ability to be a dog.
I don't think he's good enough a quarterback. It's just not there. But Out of the group that's there, the top quarterback is Malik Willis.
Yeah.
Murray's more talented than that idiot.
I think a big thing was Kyler came into the league ready to play,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Cardinals kind of killed him. First there, he was trying to make things happen. Like, he was going all in, and then these past few years, it's been, you see double XP weekend on Modern Warfare, Black Ops.
Yeah.
Kyler, bench him on your fantasy team.
Well, I feel like it's more. I feel like it's less so that the Cardinals beat him down, and it's more so like the Deshaun Watson thing, where not that he's touchy feely, but where it's like he got his bag, so he don't really care. He could be third string quarterback. He wouldn't care. He doesn't want to win games. He wants the money, and he got the money. So who cares at this point? He's not that guy.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. I hope he succeeds wherever he goes. If he goes to the Vikings, QB whisperer up there. I mean, he's made a bunch of quarterbacks work.
Just
So
can't make JJ
hopefully
McCarthy work, meaning JJ doesn't have it.
that, or he can fix broken quarterbacks.
Right.
He's there to fix the broken quarterback.
Yeah, just not.
So,
yeah. Guys with some sort of. There's a plus. JJ just came out of college like, I don't know about that one.
But hopping over, I'm trying to work our way through the teams that sucked and what they've done so far, and go to our teams that are big. New Orleans Saints signed Noah Fant, a punter, David Edwards, offensive guard, and Travis Etienne to a 4-year, $52 million deal.
Meaning Alvin Kamara is likely to get traded.
Yep.
Very likely to get traded.
Last year, I honestly forgot he played football.
Yep.
Didn't hear about Kamara for a second.
Nope, and it wasn't because you didn't hear about the Saints, because Tyler Shuck had those dudes in the headlines.
Oh yeah.
So it was honestly he just vanished. He wasn't really even there.
And I think Shuck's going to do good.
He's good enough. I don't know about he might be a Sam Darnold, honestly, though, where it's like in the right situation, he's going to be it, but he's not like and he's one of my favorite players, but like a Brock Purdy. Like, take Brock Purdy out of the Niners. I don't know what you have. You know what I mean? Like, it might be Shanahan, it might be Brock, but same deal.
The New York Football Giants next on the board, looking for an elite 6-11 season.
I told you they're going to make the playoffs, buddy.
Isaiah Likely was their big move. Yeah. I think that's good for them. Who was their tight end before?
Elton.
Yeah. Isaiah Likely is going to be a huge piece for them, and I think that's going to be really good. Tremaine Edmonds, 3-year, $36 million deal.
To the Giants?
Yes.
Yeah, it's awesome. To quarterback that defense, perfect. With dudes like Burns and Abdul and Kayvon Thibodeau.
Yeah.
To have a veteran middle linebacker like that, that's awesome.
To watch your D-line that's already elite, fix it from the back.
Oh, yeah, and I forgot even, like, Sexy Dexy on that D-line. Like, for Tremaine Edmonds, that's awesome. That's awesome.
But they lost Wandale. So it's just Malik.
However, don't they have a top pick because they sucked?
Yeah, but use that for an offensive lineman.
Why?
How many times?
There's only the legal tampering period.
Yeah,
they're not done.
But
I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you.
We'll see. I think they take one of their first picks being an offensive lineman to help Dart have a young offensive line and try to get a receiver.
Well, okay. So you know who the other receiver is right now, though.
Yeah.
They extended Slayton.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Malik, Slayton, and then you don't get a dude in the first round, you get a lineman, and then you go later in the second for like the Indiana dude, that Conception or something like that.
Yeah.
Take him in the early second, something like that, and then you got another receiver. Like, you still have receivers, you're still all right. You have the guy if Malik Neighbors can stay healthy. So, like, I'm telling you, playoffs, Giants. I'm telling you right now.
Because they still retained Isaiah Hodgins and Gunnar
Olszewski.
Which Gunnar looked good. I know he sucked in Pittsburgh, but he looked good with Dart. Dart loves that slot guy.
Yeah.
So, because he was used to play action at Ole Miss, he's used to rolling out, bang, short, go.
So, yeah, well, we're going to see a new playbook, though, out of from Harbaugh. Like, it's not going to be the same look, so we'll see what happens out of that, too. For the young kid,
big day in New York. Jets.
Yeah.
They made a lot of moves. Edge Joseph Asaya, linebacker Demario Davis, D tackle David Onyemata. Hopefully I didn't butcher that.
No, that was correct.
Edge Kingsley, not going to try to pronounce that last name.
I don't know
Safety Dane Belton, fullback Andrew Beck. They traded for Minkah Fitzpatrick. I think it was a 7th round pick, and they also signed him 3 years, $40 million.
Oh, you said safety Dane Belton. Just to correct, for the Giants tight end, it was Bellinger, not Belton. We were wrong.
Oh, Bellinger.
So corrected.
But trading for Minkah Fitzpatrick, he hasn't been a top player, but a good veteran presence at that safety position for that defense.
For the Jets, they'd be great getting Gunnar Olszewski at the 1. Like they're a fucking, and I get it. Garrett Wilson, people's gonna be Garrett Wilson, but the Jets need everything they can get.
Yeah, and they retained Breece Hall franchise tag, big for them.
He's a good running back.
But they did lose Quincy Williams to Cleveland, which we'll get to Cleveland, we'll get to Pittsburgh.
Right.
Speaking of Pittsburgh Steelers, traded Michael Pittman for Michael Pittman Jr.
Huge.
Not bad. And you signed him 3 years, $59 million.
That's huge. It's not just not bad. He's the wide receiver 2. He doesn't have to be the guy.
That's what your guys' biggest struggle was. That's what your biggest struggle was for years, having a wide receiver 2.
Yeah, since like AB and Juju maybe together? What's the last time we had like 2?
That was probably your one
decent receivers. Yeah.
And Pittman is not a head case.
No, he shuts up. Dude. He does his job, and that's it. Yep.
Because now you just deal with DK.
Right.
Also signed Jamel Dean.
Huge.
Tampa.
Huge.
Big.
I saw a stat earlier today that between him and Joey Porter Jr. together combined let up 1 touchdown all year.
Yeah, that's great.
Nasty.
That is really good.
Dude's 30, so we'll see what he's got left. But I mean, 30 isn't bad. It's not like Pat Pete when we got him and he's like 34.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about the contract is it's a 3-year, $36.5 million for a 30-year-old.
Yeah, I don't like the 3-year. I would have gone with like a 2. See what that is?
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're seeing some hope in him for the next few years, but if you do cut him, there's a cap hit for you.
There's also potential for there to be void years that we're not aware of because the Steelers really like to do void years.
Yes. Also, this one just came out recently. Rico Dowdle.
Huge. I love that. Man.
You guys did lose
Kenneth Gainwell.
He's
a buck.
He played great for you guys.
Yep.
But out the door.
And Rico Dowdle, I mean, everywhere he's gone. In Dallas, in Carolina, he's just been a stud. He's always been the backup. So I don't know what the role's going to be here. Like, are they going to have Jaelan be the guy and Rico be the backup? That'd be a mistake, I think. I think Jaelan should be the change of pace back like when Najee was here. But
yeah. And that's the thing, though. You don't have Mike. So things are going to be changing overall.
Yeah, a lot of things.
You're going to have people aren't going to have their positions. You don't know what's happening here.
Everything's open.
You guys have also retained cornerback Asante Samuel and linebacker Cole Holcomb. Liked Cole, but
I like Cole Holcomb, but that was worthless. Maybe just for depth, but the Asante Samuel thing, I like Asante Samuel retaining him. I think he played well in the abbreviated season for him. Coming off that vertebrae surgery, I think he played very well. And he was a top 10 pick previously out of I believe Florida State, was he? But he's got the pedigree and the talent as long as he can stay healthy.
Yep. The biggest move of the day, probably. Wide receiver Mike Evans goes to San Francisco on a 3-year, up to $0.4 million deal.
Yeah, I mean that's enormous. That's for a lot of us old heads. Seeing Mike Evans not in a Bucs uniform is gonna be out of control.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that this was one of the guys. You know, in the new era, people move teams like crazy. Right. They thought this was one of the guys that was going to be like Larry Fitzgerald, rides with his team, dies with his team, no matter what.
Yeah.
But it seems like the Bucs are taking it pretty well. Heartbroken, of course, but it's also kind of like hey. He did his time, you know.
Well, now they got Emeka and Chris Godwin, so it's not like there's not. It's kind of like when Tyler Boyd was in Cincy and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins showed up. It's kind of like the dude that's been here, the dude that's carried the torch, but kind of time to move on.
And it's not like nothing happened there. He has his ring.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's cooling, you know?
Yeah. Thanks to Tom Brady.
Yeah, so it's not like he left with nothing.
Right.
Seattle Seahawks, defending Super Bowl champions, did nothing today, pretty much.
Oh, they did something. They ruined the rest of our lives. Yeah.
Yes. They retained Rashid Shaheed, Josh Jobe, Drake Thomas, George Holandi, and Ty Okada. They basically just kept some of their guys, but they lost their Super Bowl MVP to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Of all people.
Yeah.
The Chiefs of all people.
We thought they were dead.
However, keep this into perspective. Andy Reid's going to mess it up. He's going to do running back by committee, all three of them. Kenneth Walker is a workhorse, and he's going to rotate 3 running backs. He has since CEH got drafted.
Yeah.
He has done that every single year. It's not going to be a one-horse show.
Yep. But that's the thing. He's used to that. Being with Charbonnet.
Sort of. He lost goal line touches to Charbonnet, and later on in the season, he lost touches to Charbonnet. But for a long time, he was the guy. So,
yeah. Heading over to the Tennessee Titans, they signed a lot of people today. Wan'Dale Robinson being probably the main focus here. 4 years, $70 million deal.
Wow, I missed that one.
Yeah. So, kind of went all in, but they also signed Mitch Trubisky as a backup.
The biggest news of the day, so we don't just breeze by it. Did you see what the Bills did?
No.
Josh Allen, quarterback. Now behind him, Kyle Allen, quarterback. They're collecting the Allens.
And if you watch any YouTube golf, you know that Josh Allen and Kyle Allen golf together all the time.
Yeah, and now they can golf together constantly because they're teammates.
Exactly. So good quarterback vibes. Good quarterback room vibes.
Mm-hmm,
that's what you need. Yeah,
the Allens. Good. The Allen quarterback room.
Exactly. Arizona Cardinals, Tyler Algier with James Conner.
It's okay. I'm not for fantasy reasons. I hate Tyler Algier, touchdown vulture.
Yes.
I think he's a good running back. He's not anything special, honestly. Like James Conner's still going to have that role. If he wants it, that's his. And Algier's going to do the same thing he always does. He's going to steal touches at the goal line.
Yep. And I mean, it's good for the team fantasy-wise. But they got wide receiver Kendrick Bourne to a 2-year, $10 million. Not bad.
It's okay.
They also signed Gardner Minshew to a 1-year, $5.75 million. So it looks like they're having a backup. Maybe this means Jacoby's out the door. Who knows right now?
Minshew
They're a quarterback mystery.
Baby.
They're a quarterback mystery.
Wow, they're going to draft one.
Yeah. But like you talked about with Kyle Allen, Buffalo Bills, they traded for DJ Moore. He finally has a receiver. That's pretty competent.
I mean, when Diggs was there, he was a killer, but...
Yeah. But other than that, the Bills didn't really make any moves. Cornerback D. Alford to a 3-year, up to $21 million. Nothing too crazy.
Now, keep in mind for our viewers and listeners that are not really keeping track of what we're talking about here specifically, this is just the tampering period. So when we say that a team didn't do anything, there's still free agency starting Wednesday. So they still have a lot of time to do other things. If your team hasn't made any moves, it's there.
And there's still big names up on the board here. So a team that made a lot of big moves today was the Chicago Bears defensively.
Yeah.
They got Kobe Bryant for a 3-year, $40 million.
Previous
they got
Seahawk.
Devin Bush for a 3-year, $30 million. Coming off his best year. I know you don't like him, but he had a great year in Cleveland.
I understand that. But when you're an offense and you're scheming for Myles Garrett and Carson Schlesinger, it's easy to be Devin Bush. He's going to have to go over there and be a guy.
No, he won't.
The guy.
That Bears defense was already disgusting.
Yeah, but they lost Edmonds. Is TJ Edwards still even there?
But they still have DeMarco Jackson.
Who? You said who? No, that's what I'm talking about.
Still, the Bears are loading up on their defense. They're going all in.
Yeah. I'm just saying the Bears aren't the Bears of old, like the Justin Fields Bears, where it's like, oh, he went to the Bears. Like Ben Johnson wants this, so Devin Bush is going to either have to shape up or ship out.
Yeah. Going to Cleveland. We signed offensive guard Zion Johnson.
That's awesome.
3-year, $49.5 million.
That's awesome. I thought I wanted to get him. I was hoping the Steelers would look for him.
I mean, it's not bad. I like it. Total haul on the offensive line pretty much this year. We also got the right tackle from the Texans. I cannot remember his name as of right now. But, I mean...
You said this earlier, and I cannot remember now.
Yeah. I mean, overall, it looks like we're doing good, but...
Free agency left, though. And the biggest thing is going to be the draft, because the free agent class is weak.
Yes.
It is pretty weak. Like, a lot of the guys got picked up immediately. Like, I believe, Trey Hendrickson's still out there, isn't he?
Trey Hendrickson,
which is crazy. Watch him be a freaking Raider. They're working out a deal right now. Oh my God.
Right tackle Titus Howard.
Right.
From the Texans. Great. Love that. That's good.
Laramie Tunsil Light. Yeah, that guy.
And if we draft an offensive lineman with our first overall pick, hopefully that guy from Utah, I think it's Fatu, I believe.
Or the dude from Penn State, the other one, it's like Faloshnu or something like that.
Yes.
He was the top lineman.
Either of those guys I would be completely happy with, because use our second one, get a receiver. You know, this draft class has some decent receivers in it. So I'd be totally okay with that. And the Cleveland Browns also got Quincy Williams.
Right.
I think
that's
a good,
awesome. No, that's a
deal.
Huge trade up from Devin Bush. That's awesome.
Williams, Carson Schlesinger, that's fire for our core guys right there. Because Carson had a year. He was green dotted so early in the season.
Yeah, I mean,
like that's how you know he knows what he's talking about. So that team looking pretty good. There wasn't much that went on around the league though, besides Green Bay traded for Zaire Franklin.
We're not going to talk about the head case and where he signed at. Literally the head case. Tua with the Falcons on a 1-year deal.
Scrambled eggs.
To die.
Yeah, so we have the Bills quarterback room, which is happy, best friends, and now you have the Falcons quarterback room, which is rubber band ligaments, Penix, and scrambled egg brain Tua. Stefanski is back at it.
The hospital.
Stefanski's builds the worst quarterback rooms and goes, oh, let's go. Let's cook.
They're gonna trade for Deshaun Watson here very shortly to keep the contract.
Hey, watch out for Dylan Gabriel going there. I said it earlier. I would not be surprised if he takes DG down there.
Oh my God.
But I mean, like you said, there's still a lot of time left. Trey Hendrickson still on the board.
Yep.
Jaelan Phillips re-signed with
he signed with the Panthers.
Panthers signed with the Panthers. That's big for their defense. Yeah, a lot of the top 10 picked up somewhere. But like you said, man, Kyler Murray, Trey Hendrickson. Trey Hendrickson was number 1 on the free agent board to begin with, like overall best player.
Yeah, he is the top player in the free agency, easily.
I don't see any team that already has a guy like that going to get one. Like, I could see Dallas looking for him.
I could see Dallas doing that too.
Would not be surprised because the salary cap did increase this year.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jerry blows bread on him.
I just want to say this and get it on record. I think that at this point, the Steelers, since this is a local podcast, should trade TJ for what you can get for him. I would probably try to grab 2 first, maybe. Something like Maxx Crosby deal. Because think about it, Steelers fans. You slide Nick Herbig into that spot, who's TJ Watt light, right? Had more sacks than TJ. Highsmith on the other side. And if Highsmith needs a rest or Nick Herbig with the rotation, you have Jack Sawyer. You don't need TJ Watt. That is just a big contract to be like, we have TJ Watt. Get rid of him. Get stuff for him. Maybe you can get a quarterback, because I'm tired of waiting for 43-year-old Aaron Rodgers for no reason. Like Will Howard,
that's unbelievable.
we can run with Will Howard, and I know everyone's going, "Oh, he's a 6th-round pick." Blah blah blah. Okay, see, he either works out or he doesn't, and we have a high draft pick next year. It's win-win, dude.
Yeah. You guys have had 10 plus years of 15, 16 picks. Might as well eat one. Try out Will Howard. A lot of people are fans of Ohio State from Pennsylvania because
Mike McCarthy likes the dude.
Yeah, because no offense, Pitt stinks. So a lot of these people root for Ohio State. You have,
which is ridiculous.
Basically, a hometown guy. The way people root for college football around here.
No,
Can't
he's
say
from
much,
he's from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but still, like Ohio State, Pennsylvania, But I can't say much rooting for Oklahoma still.
Yeah, odd duck. But he that's what I'm saying. Like you either get your guy, like say he goes in there and he's just lights out. You got your guy. You don't need a quarterback. And then you have the picks that you've acquired, right? So you get a first.
The following quarterback class looks nasty.
Huge. Right, but that's what I'm saying. If you get Will Howard, right, and you work with Will Howard and he pans out, then you start looking for whatever else you need, right? Running back, lineman, defense, whatever, in next year's draft. But if he doesn't pan out, you're prepared. You had a bad season and you have Lenore Sellers, Arch Manning, Dante Moore, Mateer. Like, do I continue? They're coming. They're all coming next year.
Yeah, because I will say the Steelers are very famous for having alumni come back and coach players. You see Paul Malu there on the regular. You see Harrison there on the regular. Hines Ward. Bring in Ben Roethlisberger. Help with Will Howard. They're basically the same person.
Yeah, well, and the year behind Rodgers worked with him. There's footage of him in spring or not spring training. God, it's baseball season.
You were behind Aaron Rodgers. Now bring in Ben this year. Work with Will. Give him that leg up as coming in fresh. I'm sick of rookie stuff. Let people marinate a little bit. They don't need, unless you're totally unbelievable. But if you're a late round pick like him, let him grow.
Right. Well, who has done that for years?
Green Bay.
Packers. Favre to Rodgers to Love, and it's worked just fine for them.
And they have worked out every time. Some better than others, but Packers playoff team. Rodgers, Super Bowl. Favre, playoffs. Like, they've worked. They've never had a quarterback that let sit, brought them in, and then they sucked.
Right.
So, let it happen. Let it happen, dude.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's the thing, too, with the Steelers, because I was saying that you could get, whatever you're going to get for him, like a Maxx Crosby thing, and then see what it would take from the Niners to get Mac Jones.
Yeah,
see what it'd take.
I don't know if Mac Jones would want to leave, though. He seems to love that backup life.
But if he, but I'm saying, you don't know, because he was the, he was the guy with the Patriots, and just it didn't happen, right? That's the that time frame, right? And then he goes to the Niners. He's learned under Kyle Shanahan. He's been on it.
He was also in Jacksonville.
Right, but and that was pre-Liam Cohen, so it's not like the Jacksonville way. He's with the Niners. Most of the guys that have been in the Shanahan realm, been the backup or what have you for quarterbacks, have gone on to their next team and flourished really well. Yeah. So Mac's next. I would take him, dude. I'd take a flyer on Mac because it ain't going to take you a first round for Mac Jones. It might be a third. I'd grab Mac Jones. Whatever the Niners ask, check that out. Let him start or compete with Will, and whatever happens, happens. If he's your backup, you have a really solid backup, and Will Howard's your starter. If he's your starter, you have a very good starter, and then Will Howard's your backup. Like, it's not that freaking hard.
Yeah, and the thing is, you guys actually have a chance this year to see changes with your team because new quarterback, new coach, but a lot of things can actually change. Like, you actually have a little bit of hope. And Mike McCarthy, we said the Packers love sitting backups and watching them. He knows that he sat last year. He coached with Aaron Rodgers. Like, let things work out. Don't get too nervous now, Steelers fans. You have time.
Say what you will.
A lot can happen.
Say what you will about Mike McCarthy, right? That he's basically Tomlin. Like, I get it, and I agree. However, he's developed a lot of quarterbacks. Like, he's a very good quarterback coach. That's what we need, is a quarterback-driven, offensive-minded coach. So we have him. He's here. Nothing's going to change for at least the season. Let's dig in, Steeler Nation.
And I've said the same thing about the Todd Monken signing as well. Who is this guy? Why didn't we go for so-and-so? Look at his resume. He wherever he's been, that offense was disgusting. Stetson Bennett, Brock Bowers, Georgia, back-to-back national champs. Was at the Ravens, offensive coordinator, best offense in the league. And people are like, but the Ravens never did anything. Well, look at the defense that they've always had.
Yeah, their
the defense was always the issue. Their offense was always huge. You had to watch out for Henry, Lamar, Zay. Like their offense was always elite. What's Cleveland's issue right now? No offense.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let it happen. Give the man a chance. It's not like we haven't recycled coaches back-to-back years. How many times?
And
might as well give this dude.
Man.
I mean, this dude actually has a resume, so let him go.
Let him cook.
I'm cool with it. I mean, you got to have some sort of glass half full look on it.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all we got, I think, for day one of tampering. Videos will be coming out. We're going to be looking at this all time like stock market, watching it all day. Pat McAfee show did a great thing today with everyone they had on. They had Shefty in a box, basically locked him in there and kept him hostage. They had Dan Orlovsky, Schrager. They were pumping out news. So, but we will be doing our own stuff, updating this throughout the time, coming up to the draft. I'm going to be heading down to the city for the draft, get some video for everybody, see what's going on, and hopefully see some Hall of Famers get drafted. Hopefully we see where Trey Hendricks goes. But till then, that's all we got with tampering day. Still a lot of time left. Had like a 3-week break, but guess who's back? The NFL.
Yep.
But all right, everybody. That was another episode of the Raw Form Report. Free agency edition. Well, tampering day edition. We'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment something. Who do you want to see go here? Who do you want to see get drafted? Where? But we'll see you all next time.